An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Machias, Maine is truly a special place.
Whether you're here for the busy summer or for a more quiet winter, you're gonna get beautiful nature, history, and just wonderful people no matter the time of year.
Good morning, world.
I say it all the time, we're so lucky to live here. It's so beautiful, and the people, they're so authentic. Everyone's willing to give the shirt off their back. It's just a great place to raise your kids.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. We're here at our newest location on Baxter Boulevard in Portland. Come on in and say hi, but until then, we hope you enjoy this episode of MaineLife.
Welcome to Machias. I am so excited to be here. This area boasts incredible natural beauty, history, and salt of the earth people. On this episode, we have a little adventure mixed in with some really great food and, of course, the people. My friends Jaeger and Margot are driving up right now to meet me because Jaeger, for years, has been talking about hiking the Bold Coast Trail to see the sunrise. So we are going to be up super early to see that and share it with all of you. Most of the places that we're featuring on this episode are open year-round, so you're not going to want to miss this itinerary and the must-see places to visit. Let's go. Hey!
Hi, Erin. It's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the Crow's Nest Shop.
So good to be here.
I'm Josh.
Awesome. Yes,
Just
good
Sandy
to see
over
you.
here. Right around the
Hi,
corner, we have
guys.
our baked goods.
I can smell it. It smells so good.
And we serve locally roasted Bold Coast coffee, available hot and cold brew.
Nice to
So
see
glad
you.
to have you visit
I'm
us.
so happy to be here. Wow, you guys have a little bit of everything.
Crow's Nest is trying to fill all of the things that are needed in the area, as well as give a nice option for souvenirs and so forth for people that are visiting. We have a bakery, and we have locally roasted coffee. We have fresh flowers. We have local artist work, and try to do a lot of locally made items. Just have as much variety as we can possibly have. So if you need it, we have it.
This section over here has a lot of our Maine-based things. Raised mustard, which is made right over in Eastport. This blueberry syrup is a local company nearby.
Yum. Oh my word, yum.
The maple syrup is Chandler River Sugar Shack, also friends of ours. Over here we have a selection of our baked goods. We have fresh bread, cookies, muffins, croissants, date bars.
Are all made right here.
Everything's made right here.
Yum.
We have pies, cakes. We're famous for our cheesecake, and we're most famous for our whoopie pies. The whoopie pie recipe is one that I adapted from a bunch of church cookbooks, and people just love our whoopie pies. It's rumored that there's a ghost that lives here. Her name is Mrs. Meter, and people have experienced her long before we came to own the place. The building itself has been here for 50 years. She has tapped my husband on his shoulder. She throws things off the shelf sometimes to let us know that she's here. Nothing bad, just, aluminum pans or something that don't break. And her husband had given her a fur coat just a few months before she died. And she was so excited about the fur coat, she wore it all the time, even to do dishes. And so those people that have seen her have always seen her in her fur coat.
I am from Machias, born and raised. It's all I've ever known, and I love it here. It's a tight-knit, close community. A lot of people around here are definitely very outdoorsy. There's a lot of hiking, ATVing, mudding. People love to go mudding. People are getting their trucks all dirty during the summer. It's a very unique place. It's kind of one of a kind. Whenever people come here, a lot of people come because of the history. There's a lot of history built in with the Revolutionary War, Battle of Margaretta. Whether you're here for the busy summer or for a more quiet winter, you're gonna get beautiful nature, history, and just wonderful people no matter the time of year.
I love the ruralness. I love we don't have any stoplights. I love the community. I know a lot more people up here than what I knew in Connecticut, where there were so many more people to know. But here you have a small town and you get to really know people, and the people here are just so supportive and so wonderful.
Machias has really been growing a lot. Our main street was much quieter just 5 years ago. There's a lot of new businesses coming, more coming, so we're on the upswing.
Well, it's so beautiful. I mean, I was driving up here thinking my blood pressure has gone down significantly just being here today.
It's a long drive, but it's worth it.
Totally worth it.
So if you're driving, just keep coming.
Keep coming, right. Well, thank
Stay
you
east.
so much.
Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a real pleasure.
So nice to meet you guys.
We appreciate
and
it.
We'll be back. Everybody, come on up. Or down. Down east.
Well, they were super nice. I've got my Bold Coast cup of coffee, a whoopie pie, a whole new bar set thanks to Josh, and my hat. I am ready for a very cold sunrise shoot and hike tomorrow with Jaeger and Margot. But right now, we're gonna check in to the inn and then have a little lunch. Let's go. Well, our next stop is here at Helen's, and Machias episode would not be complete without some really great food and, of course, one of their pies.
I started working at Helen's in 1981. Joan and Bob Carter owned it at the time, and it was my first chance to kind of be with the public, and I really loved that, so stayed on, and rest is history. You know, there are so many interesting parts of Helen's. Obviously, the pies are a big deal. And I think in making it our own, we really focus on local, fresh ingredients. We buy our seafood right at the back door. A lot of it, my brother-in-law, my son, will bring it right to the back door. We have a cheesemaker in Jonesboro that we get all of our goat cheese from, and we'll have a blue goat burger for you to see today. My mom makes the jam. We use Ray's mustard. So using as much local stuff as we can really is a throwback to the original Helen's, because they did the same thing back then. It was farm to table before farm to table was a thing, just because of where we are. Our little slogan is pies you'll remember the rest of your life. And so that has carried on from generation to generation. This area has a lot of people that come up to lakes, old family camps, and this is their first stop. We've got to go in and get whatever their favorite pie is, and everybody has a different favorite. Famous at the moment is the blueberry, because we are the wild blueberry capital of the world in Washington County. But you could ask anyone sitting at a table right now, and somebody's going to say that their favorite is something different.
I love the food. I always have. Their pies are unbelievable. My favorite dessert is their eclairs, and they're hard to resist. The best I've ever eaten.
There's a lot of places to visit here that are open year-round.
There are. I mean, I'm looking right across the way here, and that's the Sunrise Trail that runs from Ellsworth all the way to Calais, and that has really helped the area businesses. It's amazing how many four-wheelers, side-by-sides, etc. use the Sunrise Trail. In November 13th, I will have lived in the area 71 years.
And how old are you? Do you want to tell us?
70, I'll be 71.
Machias has changed so much over the years. We had a Navy base and an Air Force base when I was in high school, so the population was much bigger. But people came to know Helen's, and now we have things like the trail system. There are so many amazing hiking trails along the ocean, the Bold Coast, and you don't have to beat the crowds of Bar Harbor. There are so many places to stay, and if you're coming to Helen's, we have a perfect seat for you by the window looking out at the river and a nice homemade meal. Come to Helen's.
Thank you. So nice to meet you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I will enjoy. My friends are missing out. They're late.
Yeah.
Wow, look at
The
this fish
chowder.
chowder.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful. Thank you for having us today.
Glad to have you.
And so we're here for lunch, but if you come back for dinner, you also have some great cocktails you were talking
We
about.
have some amazing cocktails.
Well, everyone here is so incredibly nice and friendly.
Thank you.
It's so good to be back, and I'm gonna dig in and see you guys in a bit.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey you, if you've driven by our Nissan location, you probably have seen the construction site of our biggest project yet, the Berlin City Mega Ramp.
He knows we're building a new dealership, not a mega ramp, right?
I'm gonna get like 3 feet of air on this thing.
Don't listen to him. I heard Nissan was having a construction sale anyway.
Hey, I need a new car. Want to trade sandwiches?
This is a sweet, sweet jump.
Welcome. Hello. You made it. So thrilled to be here. We just had an amazing lunch at Helen's. Hi. Everyone was asking about your Evel Knievel outfit.
That's the one I brought. I swear to God, I brought it. Nice to meet you. Hey, how's it going, man? How are you?
Come on in. Welcome to Machias.
Yay! Super cool.
Welcome, everyone.
Hi.
Happy to have you here at the Machias River Inn.
Thank you.
So we're going to have you all in one of our Riverview rooms. We have 39 rooms here at the Machias River Inn. I'm going to let you guys get settled into your room, then come back down, and we'll get you all ready with Downeast Adventures to go out, take a look at all the trails, and maybe get a little bit dirty.
All right, let's do it. Thank you, Ryle.
Yeah, thank you. So we're at the Machias River Inn. We're really lucky to have our property sitting on the banks of the scenic Machias River. I'm from Presque Isle up in Aroostook County. I moved down to Machias 5 years ago, where I am now married to my wife, Brecken. We own and operate the Margaretta Inn, the Inn at Shoppy Farm. And we also have Downeast Adventures, which we're about to go out on to hit the trails. And we rent out Polaris side-by-sides. So we're looking forward to that. We share a parking lot with Helen's Restaurant, where you all just had lunch. In November of 2020, I took management, and the first thing that we did was we went from top to bottom on a majority of our rooms to update them, renovate them, and give quite a few of them a facelift. What makes this business so unique and special for me personally is you get to meet a bunch of different people from all different walks of life. We have guests that have been coming here for 25 years, so I've known them for the past 5 years. We're on a first name basis. I know what rooms they like. I know what they like at Helen's Restaurant. So you kind of start to feel like family in a sense. Up next, Aaron, Johnny, Jaeger, Margot. Are you guys ready for an off-roading Downeast adventure? Let's go.
Just kidding.
So these are our Polaris Razor side-by-sides.
Very nice.
My wife and I started Downeast Adventures this past May. So I'll go over the safety overview, the Polaris Ride Command, and we'll get you out hitting the trails. With Downeast Adventures, it's all self-guided. All of our units have Polaris Ride Command, and what Polaris Ride Command is like a GPS navigation that your vehicle would have for the trail, so you're able to map out your own special guided tour yourself. You can track your ride, you can add waypoints. At this point, we won't do guided, but that might be something in the near future that we might consider. So we are going to go out on the Downeast Sunrise Trail. It's going to wrap along with the Machias and the East Machias River, so it's going to be very scenic. And then we will head back around and make our way back into Machias.
Great, let's go.
Starting in May is when the ATV season really starts for us. It's guaranteed every weekend. Our parking lot's going to be filled with trucks, trailers, and ATVs. It's a great boost for the restaurant, shops, lodging establishments in the area. And everyone's just here to enjoy all the natural scenery that Machias has to offer and just to explore more. Machias, Maine is truly a special place with so much natural beauty that you can enjoy, and it doesn't cost a thing. Come see us, and we hope to see you soon. MaineLife!
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, a quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for our customers and our communities. I'm Craig Garofalo, and I invite you to stop by a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
The Travis Mills Foundation Veterans Retreat Center was started because my wife and I wanted to give back. Central Maine Power has been a huge factor in our success, so I want to thank them and the whole team over there for all they've done to help support us and push us forward.
Central Maine Power is proud to support the Travis Mills Foundation and all veterans across the state of Maine and our country. Without our veterans, we wouldn't be the country we are today, the state we are today, and probably not the company we are today. It's great to be able to do good for the communities we serve.
At Poland Spring, we've called Maine home since 1845 and are proud to be part of the community. Over the past 2 decades, investing more than $12 million in the place that we call home. Poland Spring, 100% natural spring water.
Hello everyone, we are so happy to have you here at West Branch Farms. Tonight we're going to be featuring our cafe. We've been open just over a year. We're expanding all over this property and we can't wait to tell you all about it. So this is called Foss Point, a 50-acre farm that we have here. It's an organic blueberry field, which is at our core of who we are. Down by the river, we have a beautiful wedding platform where we've had several weddings this year. We're building what we're calling the Foss Point Event Center, which is going to take care of weddings, events, things like that. Behind us, we're building something called the Public House, and that's going to be a 100 to 120 seat restaurant. Over here we have our mercantile. We actually just did our grand opening on that last week, and that is where we're featuring produce from our farm, fresh all-natural chicken in there right now. Baked goods from our restaurant go in there, jams, jellies. We're also concentrating on items that are difficult to get in this area, things that are gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. All of those things are very difficult to get here, so we're trying to fill that need in the mercantile. This is our cafe, so this is kind of what we started with. It was supposed to be just a little tiny takeout coffee shop, but our community demanded more, and so we grew with the demand. We are really lucky that we have Chef. She really is proud of what she does. What we're featuring tonight is our prime rib. Everyone who comes here says, oh my goodness, that's the best prime rib I've ever had, so we're really excited to share that with you tonight. Our chicken Alfredo is made from scratch with real cream, real pecorino romano, and something else. I don't want to give away your secrets. And then a couple of other things that she's cooked up on special. For drinks, we really tried to let the employees have creative control over that. And so they're featuring an Autumn Moscow Mule, which has apple cider and ginger beer. It's gonna have cinnamon sticks in it. It's really great for this season. So what we feel really sets us apart from other places is that we are incredibly protective of our employee-centric culture. And what that means to us is every employee that works for West Branch Farms feels known, heard, and valued. What we have found is when you do that, you get a product that's on the plate that is spectacular because they've put love and pride into it. So that's really important to us. That's what we're all about.
We get full creative control. We get to come up with anything we want and we execute it, and it's always awesome. We base our menu and our specials on what we have to work with that's still going to be, completely fresh and organic and farm raised, and what is, locally readily available. This property is amazing. Like the coolest thing at the end of the day, we get to take the golf carts out on the trails and hang out. My team here is absolutely incredible. There's too many Joshes here. No offense, Josh, but those two are named Josh, so they have nicknames, Magnum and Chef Floof, and we have each other's backs completely, and they're perfectly reliable. They're awesome.
Woo, bon appetit, everybody. I have shared plates.
Yay, our favorite thing to do. Family style.
All right, family style, yeah.
Yep.
So we've been around so many parts of Maine together, and you've photographed sunrises, sunsets, cloudy weather, beautiful clear rainbows, skies. So tell us about how you found this spot and why you think the Bold Coast is so special.
If Acadia is becoming more populated, I don't know how else to say it. This is like
It's, I think, what Maine used to be hundreds of years ago. I think this is like the last piece of Maine coast of untouched by human. You'll see the landscape itself is like super raw. Like, it's truly what Maine is all about to me. You'll see it, and if we get like surf and big waves, I think it's gonna be really cool.
It's gonna be great. Yeah. So cheers to Machias and
and the Bold Coast.
And the Bold Coast episode finally.
Here we go.
Cheers, Johnny. Cheers, everybody.
At Honda, hybrid is more than fuel efficiency. It means sporty and fun to drive, style that enhances functionality, and technology that's paving the way for tomorrow. No wonder it made Car and Driver's 10 Best list for the 37th time. The all-new 2023 Accord Hybrid. Hybrid, defined by Honda.
I had a great night's sleep at the Machias River Inn, but here we are all up before dawn, chasing the sunrise over the beautiful Bold Coast. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice car.
Hi.
Wow. Fancy.
You like it?
I love it. On the 25-minute or so drive north toward Cutler Coast Public Land, Yeager proudly shared with us that this year, Berlin City's Keep Driving Foundation surpassed $1 million in donations to local communities, especially to schools and to the fight against food insecurity throughout New England. Thank you to Yeager and to Berlin City for all that you do. But for the other part of the drive, Yeager also kept trying to sell me this beautiful Toyota Sequoia, and I must say, Yeager, I'm sold. Bold Coast on 3.
1, 2, 3, go.
Bold Coast.
Wait, hold on.
And off we went into the woods, Yeager leading the way, telling us it would take about 20 minutes, but in reality it was closer to 50, Yeager. Nonetheless, this hike was totally worth it.
Probably one of our favorite hikes is this trail. It goes all the way along the coast, and then it cuts inland. But along the coast is just spectacular because you see these secret beaches that a lot of people hike down to. It's very rugged and extremely beautiful. No, we're not anywhere close. We still have about an hour to go. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm just joking. Or am I? 1 mile. We still have 1 mile to go. So we have to like really kick that in gear. Payoff is coming off, come on. Aaron, come on. Come on.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You ready to see some magic? Look at that coastline.
Wow. Good morning, world.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We want to wish everybody peace, love, and happy travels with the cars you buy from Berlin City. Explore more.
Thank you for bringing us here. Another slice of heaven here in Maine. And until next time, you guys.
Until next time.
Bye, MaineLife. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow all of our amazing adventures, you can check out our Instagram, MaineLife TV, or at Arano Valley, our Facebook page, MaineLife Media. You can get all of our shows for free on YouTube and the New Center Maine app, and become a MaineLife member. Sign up by going to our website, MaineLifeMedia.com, for exclusive content, some great deals, and so much more. Happy adventuring, everybody. We'll see you next week. Hey, everybody. Hey. Thank you for showing us. Oh.
What is that? We just pissed off a squirrel.
What was I saying?
Pretend you're an actor.
There's a reason I wasn't like in theater class or anything. I played sports.
I just lost it.
No, that's okay.
I don't know. Clip that out, sorry.
That's okay.
I can be the worst person that's done an interview before, you know? Machias, Maine is truly a special place with all the natural beauty